Alright, so we got me a new Class 5 trailer hitch. It's a Curt commercial dirty. Dirty. So, here's the weight ratings on it. I got it because I started getting some rust and stuff in these, and my trailers, I run a pintle hitch on them, and you can get some pretty excessive tongue weight with the pintle hitch, and obviously I don't use a weight distributing hitch with the pintle hitch. So these are my weight ratings that are on this. So this is maximum tongue weight 1,000 pounds, a weight carrying, weight distributing 1,500 pounds, which I guess it ain't that bad of a weight rating for 1,000 pounds. But so weight carrying is only 7,500 pounds without a weight distributing hitch, and 12,000 pounds with a weight distributing hitch. So I'm going to take this out because I would rather have a little extra capacity with that than have this and have something break off or something like that. I don't want to lose a trailer or anything, so I am going to take this guy off. I'm going to put this guy on. The instructions are pretty easy. It comes with a couple of tabs that get bolted on here. It depends on if you have the long bed or the short bed. There's a section of holes that you choose, and yeah. So this is a 2.5-inch receiver hitch. I got it from eTrailer. They usually have pretty good deals and they ship pretty quickly, so that's what I go with. So we got to do first. So I don't know. I don't think this is going to have the bracket for the trailer plug on it that this one has. So what I did was I ordered a new connector, and it's got a square plate on the front with 4 holes in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole here with a hole saw, and I'm going to just screw through the 4 holes the other trailer connector up here, and it pretty good access, so it shouldn't be an issue. I've done it before and it works out pretty well, so that's what I'm going to do to remedy the trailer plug. So these are metric bolts. I got 21 millimeters or 21 millimeter socket on all of them. So I'm going to take out these 2 right here on the bottom of the hitch, and then we got to take out this guy. This one's going to be reused, and then the nuts off these 2 up here. And when we put the new hitch on, you say we'll reuse those, and then it's got some like plates that go through like a carriage head bolt, and they will replace the front 2 there, and that is what we'll do. So you say we'll take these 2 front ones out, these 3 along the frame here, and then it should just come right down. So there's a difference between the two. I mean, this is, I think that might be 3/8. See, a 3/8 is a 1/4 inch plate. This here is less. No, it might be 3/16 or something. I don't think that's 1/4 inch, whatever it is. They got this little tube. I mean, this tube's gone through, so I mean, if it broke, it would just kind of hang. But I don't really want to run the risk. So yeah, there's that. There's this. So how fast can be getting this into there? I guess this is like 75 pounds, and this is not 75 pounds. But it seems to be in all right shape for what it is. I don't think it's original to the truck, just because of how much rust is down here compared to that. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scrape this area, make sure there ain't any rust or anything in there, because that will throw off your torque specs and stuff. Once it's in there, it'll crush and then it'll kind of wiggle around and come loose. So yeah, so there's a few different size bolts. The bolts that go through here, I believe, get torqued to 70 foot-pounds. These ones back here get torqued to 154, I think. And then this one, and then the one that's going to be on top here is going to get torqued to 150. So I'll put a chart up showing exactly what the torque values are for each bolt, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I'm not exactly sure. And the chart will also show where to put your tab. I believe the rear one is for the short bed and the front one is for the long bed, but I'm not exactly sure. I gotta look at it. Alright, so here's a kit, here's a number. So right here, like I say, the forward one is for short beds, the longer one is for long beds. Torque all 7/16 fasteners to 70 foot-pounds, which is these for the angle plates that go on the side. Torque all 9/16 fasteners to 150 foot-pounds, which is going to be these. And torque all 14mm fasteners to 154 foot-pounds, which is going to be these two here. So they had some Loctite on them. I'll put some Loctite on them when I put them back in. Other than that, it doesn't really say anything about Loctite on any of these, so if that's what you want to do, put some on. If not, it's up to you. It says tools required: 21mm socket, 11/16 socket, and 7/8 socket. So it's probably for the rest of this stuff. Like I said, I took them all off with the 21, so yeah. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little plates and I'm going to bolt them onto the side of the frame, and then I think I'll hold off on torquing them until after I get the hitch up. That way, if I need to move these around a little bit, I can. So I'll just put them finger tight on there. And with these longer ones, you got longer ones and then shorter, wider ones. The longer ones go in the front, towards the front of the vehicle, and then the shorter, wider ones go in the middle on these plates. So I'm gonna stick these on, and then I figure out something to strap or something to hold it up there, so I don't have to try to hold it up myself. I just got the strap going around the bumper, as you can see. Just something to hold it.
So there's them 2 bolts. You can kind of see up there on top of the frame where the other ones were.
back there. So this hitch is longer than the one I took off. The one I took off only went to there. So it's just this little bit here. This one goes into another hole up here. So it is longer. That's probably how it takes up the extra tongue weight. That's the number of the hitch, I'm guessing. So there is a bit of a gap here. The bottom of the receiver here is about 1.5 inches lower than the original one that was on here. Like I say, this is a 2.5, so you're going to end up losing 1/4 of an inch anyway. So you're really only about, if you use the reducer adapter thing, then you're only about what, 1 inch, 1.5 inches or something like that lower. So anyway, we'll have to do. It would have been nice if it was kind of tucked up better than it is, but like I said, it's what it is. The instructions say to lower the spare tire. I didn't really have a necessity to lower the spare tire, so it's up to you if you want to lower it or not. It probably will give you a little extra room, but like I say, it's not necessary. I took an air gun and I blew off the top of the frame there when I took those bolts out, so those plates sit flat and there isn't anything in the way. So I gotta get this off so I can plug it back in for now, because I'm still waiting on that other plug to come. But so like I say, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole with a hole saw right here, and I'm gonna put that plug there, and then I'm gonna put self-tapping screws in the 4 corners so it holds it onto the bumper. That way the cord ain't down, hanging down here like it was. It's up higher, so I don't run the risk of dragging it as much. But so that's what I'm gonna do there. But I gotta get the plug out of this so we can so it'll be all right for the winter time. So it's got this little tab right, it's got that little tab right there. You gotta push that tab in and then rotate the whole thing clockwise, and it should come off. Clockwise, is it kind of? Yeah, so it's clockwise if you, no, it's counterclockwise. Sorry, I guess it's all how you're looking at it. So yeah, this is gonna, see from the back, I guess. No, sorry, it's got a little tab there. So this needs to go this way. So if you're looking at it, it needs to go counterclockwise. Just in case you're wondering. But I'm not gonna be able to do that with one hand because of rust and such. So I'm gonna pull this off and then plug it in. Comes out. Come over here. I'm just gonna plug this in now. There, so I'll hold that up for now until I get it mounted up there, and then I can secure the line better. So yeah. All right, so I got my plug That's what it looks like. That's what I mean by how it's got the flat face on it. So basically I'm just going to cut a hole for this. It's about 2 inches. So if you got a 2-inch one, I think this one's like, it's a little over 2 inches. It's the only one I had, but I think a 2-inch works out pretty well for this. So I said I'm going to drill through the bumper, and I put this through, self-tapping screw right up to it, or you can use nuts and bolts, whatever you want to use. I've used self-tapping screws in the past, and I haven't really had any trouble with them. And like I say, plug it in and tie up the wiring, and we should be good. So this is, you probably won't be able to see it, but it's a Polk, P-O-L-L-A-K connector, 11-893 7-way OEM electrical connector. I'm gonna have to figure out something different. That battery is dead. So that fits in. This one, what I drilled it with was a little big. Sorry, this bumper ain't gonna last much longer anyway. But so usually I find that the hole winds up being bigger than the bit because it kind of walks around a little bit, and it doesn't always really cut it the size it says it is. So it's not exactly the size it was. Let's see if we can get these to go in. Try to center that up. Yeah. So is that? So I'm just going to go under here and we'll unhook this one we had, and I'll just plug that into this and we should be good to go. So anyway, that's how you put in this hitch if you got this hitch. And this is kind of the option that I usually use when I put a new hitch on that doesn't have that connector on there. I like to put them in the bumper better than sticking them like kind of hanging down or down here. I like them up here a little bit better. Kind of gets it up out of the way a little bit more. So I guess it's just my preference. But so anyway, hope that can help somebody. Thanks for watching. So got it plugged in. Appears that the it's all working. And yep, I don't think there'll be any problems with that. I believe that was like a factory style plug-in trailer connector. I think it said it would do other vehicles as well. I think it was good for Ford, GMC, Chevy, and I think they said Dodge as well, but I'm not sure if that will fit all of those, but I believe that's what it said on the description when I ordered it. You can get those off of eTrailer as well. I think they were like $12 for that connector. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching.